Yo guys, what is up? Randall here with Crypto Love, and welcome back. Today we have an exciting episode. The one trading pattern that guarantees profits 97% of the time. That's mind-boggling. You find this pattern, you wait for the right conditions, you are going to profit almost 100% of the time, minus 3, 97% of the time. Now, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to all the subscribers. We had our first late night live stream last night. It was awesome. A lot of fun. Got to talk with you guys, interact with you. It was awesome. We're going to do it every week. So, look forward to the next one. Tuesday night, 10:30 p.m. Now, before we get started, just mash on that like button. If we could get 50 likes on this video, I would be so happy. So thank you. Now, this comes to me. Let me begin by saying, I am not a technical analyst. I actually just learn shit, you know? So I'm doing my own homework. I'm reading. I'm learning as much as I can. And I've been reading this book, and I came across this one thing that I thought could benefit you guys so much. I'm looking forward to it. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to have a crypto that is set up for huge gains if it meets these criteria. So, if you don't want to get that book, you could also check out this site. Now, in this book, they reference this dude, Thomas Bukowski. He has this free site, thepatternSite.com, which has all his information about trading patterns. And he even wrote a huge book on it that's like the Bible of trading patterns. It's called the Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, second edition, so you could check that out. I have not read that one yet. But he was so successful in investing, he was able to retire at age 36. Lucky guy, right? Don't worry, we're all going to be able to retire because we're in crypto now. We're going to be Bitcoin millionaires. Now, what are we looking at? It is called the double bottom. Sounds cool, right? The double bottom setup. Now, this shows us what a double bottom setup looks like. And as you can see, boom, bottom number 1, rise, bottom number 2, and then it breaks this line here, the confirmation point right there, the confirmation line. So there are a few criteria for a true double bottom, and we're going to go over them because I want to bring you the best information ever. So, a double bottom. First criteria, a minimum of 10 days between the two lows. Let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Got at least 10 days between these two lows. Second, a variation between the two lows should be less than 4%. So that means this low here at 1 and this low here should have a difference of 4% or less. Next criteria, a center up move of at least 10% from the lowest of the lows. So that means this center up move, this piece right here, should be at least 10% higher than the lowest of the two lows. In this case, it looks like it's number 2 that's the lowest, so this should be about 10% higher. And as you can see, this is quite a bit higher. Lastly, the price must rise above the confirmation line. This is the confirmation line. The confirmation line is at the highest of the highs there between the two lows, and it must break that. And once it breaks that, you're guaranteeing some profit. Now, sometimes it can have a little bit of a throwback. That's normal, but usually it corrects itself, and then you're in for some big gains. So let's take a look at some crypto examples. But first, a few caveats. First, only 1 out of 3 twin bottoms is a true double bottom. So, and a true double bottom is something that meets all of these 4 criteria. Now, Thomas Bukowski, he did a lot of research. He looked at a whole bunch of different stocks over a whole bunch of different years to get this data. So, only 1 out of 3 is a true bottom. And you may be saying, well, that sucks. That's a lot of wasted time. But when you find that 1 out of 3, you're almost guaranteed profits. It's almost 100% chance of getting profits. So, keep an eye out for all 4 of these criteria. Next, the true double bottoms deliver a profit 97% of the time. Awesome, almost 100%. And the average gain is 40%. However, that's in stocks. People, we're in crypto. And we're early on in crypto. I have a feeling we're looking at hundreds of percent gains, maybe more. But we'll see, that's my opinion. And also, caveat, this study was in stocks. Cryptos could differ. Last thing, I'm not a financial advisor, not telling you what to do with your money. do your own research. This could be completely wrong. Like I said, it's in stocks, not cryptos. But there's a lot of research. I believe in it. I'm using it myself. And so on to the examples. First one we'll take a look at is Dash. Now, this is the best example I could find of a really good true double bottom out there. Of course, I didn't spend like hours and hours and hours looking, but I've spent like an hour or two. So, Dash. We have bottom number 1 right here in July. All right, bottom number 2 right here in December, January. And if you take a look, these bottoms are nearly identical. Now, between them, we have the center up move of at least 10%, which is there. And then, if we take a look where it passes that confirmation point, right here in February. And I actually had to have it so zoomed out because this has some huge gains. So it passes the confirmation point here in February, and then, oops, look at the size of those gains. Holy shit. 2 million up to 12 million. 600 times gain on Dash because of a true double bottom. That's incredible. That is really cool. And that is the benefit of knowing trading patterns in crypto. So you're welcome, guys. Now on to some other examples. Here is Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin has something. If we take a look, this is in June to July of 2017. So we have a bottom here, and we have another bottom here. All right. Now, this first spike doesn't pass the confirmation point. Okay, it's close, but it doesn't pass it. So we wait a little bit longer until it does pass the confirmation point here in August, and then boom, huge gains, right? So it went from 2,900 to 4,800, almost doubling, greater than 40%. Awesome. And I mean, if we zoom out, it's had some much bigger gains. Just saying. Next one. This is one that's almost a double bottom. Okay, so we have down, and then we have an upward movement. We have a low again, and then some upward movement, and it passes, but this is not a true double bottom because there's not 10 days between the two lows. There's only 2 days, 3 days between the two lows. So not a true double bottom, does not meet the criteria. You're not getting a 97% guarantee. Next one, Litecoin, all right? This is Litecoin in June, July, August 2017. So we have a bottom. And then we have a rise, and we have another bottom that's pretty much identical, and we have a rise, but it doesn't pass the confirmation point. So it's not a true double bottom, and as we can see, there's no gains. It kind of just goes back down. So those are some things to look for. Again, just a reminder, the 4 criteria that you need for a true double bottom that's going to guarantee you the 97% gains. You need a minimum of 10 days between the two lows. You need variation between the two lows of less than 4%. You need a center up move of at least 10%. And you need the price to rise above the confirmation point, which is the top of that up move. You get all 4 of those things, you are getting some profits. Now, which crypto is in for some major gains? Some major things to look at. And here it is. Ready? One of my favorites. Not Lisk. Neo! Neo is one to keep an eye out for. If you guys can see this, look at this chart right now. All right, we have a low. We have a center up move. We have another low. It's moving back up. If it passes like 880,000 Satoshis, if it passes that, guys, good news, Neo is in for some big gains. And it's totally reasonable. Neo is an awesome crypto. They've faced some crap with China, but I mean, Neo's awesome. You can just put it in a wallet, stake it, forget about it. Got a great team, got a great crypto. Awesome. So keep an eye out for Neo above 880,000 Satoshis. May just want to put in a buy order right now. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Do what you want. I just wanted to give you guys that stuff because you could be in for some big gains with Neo if you do have Neo or if you're looking to invest in Neo. Now, how do I find these? Last thing, just before I go. Because they're not that easy to find. But what I do is I go on CoinMarketCap because it's kind of easier to see the big graph on CoinMarketCap than it is on on Bittrex. So I go to CoinMarketCap and I just put on the Bitcoin comparative and I take a look and I see, do I find things that kind of look like double bottoms? So right here, this is what we looked at here from in 2016, and these bottoms right here look like a W. I'm basically looking for things that look like W's, where the two bottom points of the W are at the same area. So as you can see right here and right here, the bottom points of the W, and then the top past the confirmation point, look at those gains. Awesome, right? That's how to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just brought you that because I think if you use that one tip, that's like almost guaranteed profits. I mean, aside from BitConnect, that's the closest thing you can get to guaranteed profits in crypto. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I love having you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, click that subscribe button. I look forward to catching you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.